Hello, this is your American in Deutschland gastric balloon patient. I am just keeping you updated, my weekly update. It's week 5 was Friday, and well, I hit week 5 on Friday, and I have lost a total of 12 pounds in those 5 weeks. So, um, since the second week of having the gastric balloon, I have been consistently losing 1 to 2 pounds. The first week was 4, but I've been 1 to 2 pounds since then. And it's been a ride. I've been really happy with my results. So I'm down to 162, and my body mass index is 31%. This makes me really happy when I think about it. And what am I doing to keep that down? I am sticking to a 600 to 800 calorie a day um, caloric intake, and it's been good. Um, I don't feel deprived. I don't feel like I am not getting the things that I want. I have a carb in the morning, whether it be a piece of toast or a tortilla, a corn tortilla, not a flour tortilla. And I'll have some sausage and an egg white to go with it, and it's good. Avocado here and there, and that's been working really well for me in the mornings. And that's pretty much my only carb of the day. Otherwise, I stick to protein and vegetables for the rest of the day. But you know, it's not my only carb. It's my only like thought of carb. Whereas, you know, in certain fruits and vegetables and beans and all of that, there are some carbs in those. And I think sticking to just my tortilla and or my toast in the morning has worked well, even if I do have some carbs in some of my um, other meals throughout the day that may have like beans or any of that. So it's been working well. I'm happy with it. It is fairly consistent, and I stay definitely under 800 calories a day, but usually with around 600. Now, in the past 3 or 4 days, I've grown less and less interested in eating, so it's been difficult to get the full 600 a day, but I have to remind myself that I need to, otherwise I will lose energy for the things that I need the energy for, like kids, family, cooking meals, cleaning up the house, which with kids it's absolutely necessary, and a husband for that matter. He is not very helpful in that sense. So there's that. I always have something that I need my calories for, so I have to take in calories even when I'm not particularly hungry. But on those occasions, I make sure to get lots of water in, especially because getting dehydrated would just push it over the edge, and I would be worthless to everyone in my family for a few days if I didn't get enough water in. And even then, if you notice, my lips are still all broken up because I'm always thirsty, nonstop. Week 5 and I'm always thirsty. Now, last week I had a bit of issues with constipation, but I've been taking Metamucil since, and it's been really, really helpful. I take it once a day at least. Every now and then it's twice a day if I'm starting to feel a bit, I don't know, getting some symptoms of constipation as far as pain and icky feeling. So I'll take Metamucil every day, at least once a day. Other than that, I've been dealing with things emotionally, mentally, and it's been up and down throughout these 5 weeks. What I have learned is I'm on a support group, and it's a wonderful support group. People have a lot of information to share, but it can get frustrating to read other people's accomplishments and see that they're losing so much more weight than I'm losing. and I don't like to be a competitive person. It's not natural for me, and I don't think it's competition that bothers me. It's more of a what's wrong with me situation. So what I have gone through in the past 5 weeks has been um, seeing a lot of people who started at the same time as me, or reading back some of the posts where people have lost tons and tons of weight in the first month. And I'm looking at it going, gosh, I've lost, 10, 12 pounds. It's now 12 pounds, but throughout the time, it's, I've only lost 7 pounds, and I've only lost, 10 pounds. I've only lost 12 pounds, and it doesn't matter. I have to remind myself, or I'll make myself crazy, that I weigh 162 pounds now. I'm down to a 31% body mass index, and I'm 5 foot tall. So I only have another 35 pounds to lose to get to my goal weight, my ultimate goal weight. There are people who lose that much in the first month or two, and they still have another 40 to 45 pounds, if not 60 pounds to lose in the rest of their 12-month period. My 1 to 2 pounds a week is going to take me to my ultimate goal. It's almost as if I started at a lower, like a slower pace, where people start hitting their plateau is almost where I started. So I think that is what I have to remind myself, that I can't compare. And I know that there are people out there who likely will be doing the same, and I hope this helps. I hope, my reminder to myself will help you to understand yourself better. Write down the numbers. That's what I do. I write down the numbers, I look at them, and I really analyze the fact that 31% is an achievement in and of itself. There's going to come a point where I'm still going to be overweight when I'm going to be at 29, 28%. I'm still overweight, but I'm no longer in the moderate obese stage, which is where I am right now. And that's sad. I never in my life wanted to be considered obese. And being 5 foot tall, it shows a lot more. Even if I only weigh 162 pounds, I'm technically obese. But I'm getting there, and I'm doing something about it. And this balloon has been wonderful. It's been so helpful. I'm so happy that I got it. And just little reminders to myself, going back and forth, dealing with some of the emotional and mental parts of being overweight. It's about letting yourself get down, feeling it for that moment, and then reminding yourself where you really are. And reminding myself is what I do. I remind myself, and then I get motivated again. And the fact that the balloon actually allows me to consistently lose the 1 or 2 pounds, which I wouldn't be doing if I didn't have the balloon. It gives me a chance to prepare myself emotionally and go through some of those hardships mentally, and hopefully by the end of this I will be ready to deal with staying at a proper weight and not go back to being overweight because I didn't deal with it in the meantime. Because it's not just about physically losing weight. It's about reminding yourself that you're not doing anything wrong when you can't compare yourself to other people who are losing a lot of weight. Or what else is it? When I was really thin, I used to get down on myself about running. I would run, and so many more people could run so much faster than I could, and I'd go, you just need to train more. You have to get yourself out there. They can't do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. And this is what I would tell myself. And there's always something, right? So I'm really dealing with those demons of Why aren't I good enough? Why aren't I doing enough? Now I'm doing it right from the get-go, and hopefully by the end of this I will have dealt with it and understand myself better. This is what the balloon's doing for me. So if anyone is saying, you know, it's worthless, it doesn't work, you do have to do some of the work yourself, and at the same time, you can't compare yourself to those people who are on there telling you that they're losing 20, 30 pounds in a month, and you're going, what's wrong with me? Don't do it. I can't do it. I have to stop, and I have to remind myself. And that's been my biggest struggle throughout this. Yes, I've had heartburn. Yes, I've had constipation and discomfort. Sometimes I feel too full. At the get-go, I wanted to throw up a lot, and now it's getting down. It's the real stuff. It's the emotional reason why I became overweight to begin with. And I'm glad. Like, there are days where I wake up and I'm like, but I'm doing it and I'm happy about it. And when I don't think about those other people and I don't compare myself or get down on myself, those good days are worth all of this. And those are the days that matter to me. So I hope this is helping someone. I'll keep you updated after the holiday season, and we'll see how things go from there. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.